changing dissimilar fractions to similar. Now, the first step is get the lowest common denominator, or the LCD, and the LCD is also the lowest common multiple, or the LCM, of both denominators. So for example, we have here 1/2 and 1/4. We will get the LCD, which is the LCM. Now the lowest common multiple of 2 and 4 is 4. We'll have here 4, and on another fraction it's also 4. Okay. And the second step, divide the LCD by each denominator and multiply the quotient by each numerator. Again, we have here 1/2 and 1/4. Now the LCM here is 4. And for the numerator here, we will divide the LCD. So the 4 here will be divided by the denominator 2. We will have here 4 divided by 2, and then multiply the quotient by each numerator. The numerator here is 1. This will be multiplied by 1. And the same LCD, which is 4. Okay, 4 divided by 4. We'll put here 4 divided by 4 and multiply by the numerator, which is 1. And this will now be 4 divided by 2 is 2 multiplied by 1, that is 2 over 4. And 4 divided by 4, that is 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1 over 4. Okay. Therefore, 1/2 and 1/4, when changed to similar fractions, they are now 2 over 4 and 1 over 4. And these are our final answers. Changing dissimilar fractions to similar. Our given, we have 2 over 5, 3 over 10. Is similar fractions to similar fractions, we are going to get their least or their lowest common denominator, which is also their LCM. Now the LCM of 5 and 10 is equal to 10. We will put here 10 and another 10. And for their numerators, the first numerator will be 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5. And then multiply the quotient by the numerator, which is 2. The same step here on the second numerator, we will divide 10 by 10. 10 divided by 10, and then multiply the quotient by 3. And we will have here 10 divided by 5, that is 2, and this is multiplied by 2 divided by 10. And 10 divided by 10, that is equal to 1 multiplied by 3 and divided by 10. And we have 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4 all over 10. And we have 1 multiplied by 3, that is 3 all over 10. 2 over 5 and 3 over 10, when converted to similar fractions, become 4 over 10 and 3 over 10. And these are our final answers. Changing dissimilar fractions to similar. Our given, we have 2 over 7, 5 over 21, and 2 over 3. To change this, the similar fractions to similar fractions, first we need to find their least common denominators. their LCD here will be their LCM also. So their LCM of the LCM of 7, 21, and 3 is 21. And for our first numerator, we will divide 21 divided by 7, and then multiply the quotient by the numerator, which is 2. For the second, we will divide 21 by 21 and multiply the numerator, which is 5. And for the third, divide 21 by 3 and multiply this by 2. 21 divided by 7, that is equal to 3, multiplied by 2, divided by 21, or all over 21. 21 divided by 21, that is equal to 1, multiplied by 5 over 21. And the third, 21 divided by 3, that is 7, multiplied by 2, all over 21. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, all over 21. And 1 times 5, that is 5 over 21. 7 times 2, that is 14 over 21. Therefore, 2 over 7, 5 over 21, and 2 over 3, when converted to similar fractions, are 6 over 21, 5 over 21, and 14 over 21. And these are our final answers. Changing dissimilar fractions to similar. Our given problem, we have 2 over 3, 3 over 4, and 4 over 5. First, we are going to get their lowest common denominator, or the LCD. Their LCD is also the LCM of all the denominators. Now the LCM of 3, 4, and 5 is 60. We will put here 60 as the lowest common denominator. And then 60 divided by 3. We have here 60 divided by 3. Multiply this by 2. And for the second numerator, this will be 60 divided by 4 multiplied by 3. And for the third, this will be 60 divided by 5 multiplied by 4. And 60 divided by 3, this is 20. So 20 multiplied by 2 divided by 60. And for this second, we have 60 divided by 4, this is 15. 15 multiplied by 3, and then divided by 60. And for the third, we have 60 divided by 5, that is 12 multiplied by 4, and divide this by 60. 20 times 2, that is 40 divided by 60. And then we have 15 times 3, that's 45 divided by 60. And 12 multiplied by 4, that is 48 all over 60. Therefore, 2 over 3, 3 over 4, and 4 over 5. Their equivalent similar fractions now will be 40 all over 60, 45 over 60, and 48 over 60. And these are our final answers. Our next problem, we have 4 over 9 and 5 over 12 and 7 over 3. Similar fractions to similar, we will get the LCD, which is also the LCM of the 3 denominators. The LCM, or the lowest common multiple of 9, 12, and 3 is 108. 108 now is our lowest common denominator. And then to get the numerator here, we will divide 108 by 9. So 108 divided by 9, multiply this by 4. And for the second numerator, we will have 108, this denominator, divided by 12. And multiply this by 5. And for the third numerator, we will have 108 divided by 3 multiplied by 7. And then 108 divided by 9, that multiplied by 4, 108 divided by 9 multiplied by 4, this will give us 48. 48 all over 108. And then 108 divided by 12 multiplied by 5, this will give us 45 over 108. And 108 divided by 3 multiplied by 7, this is equal to 252 all over 108. Therefore, 4 over 9, 5 over 12, and 7 over 3, their equivalent similar fractions are 48 over 108, 45 over 108, and 252 over 108. And these are our final answers.